I'm flying out a little late because I was actually finding location to actually start up near and lunch. Yes, yeah. Okay. Okay, do let me know if the audio is all good today, Nia. Hello, Meaty. Okay, because I'm really not too sure how the audio is. I can't monitor audio at all when I'm out, Nia. Also, I think I might really start looking into getting a new setup for my audio, Nia, outdoors. Hello. Yesterday I'm a little late because I was finding a location for Wi-Fi and audio. I'm so sorry. Yes. I missed first again. Oh no. I'm so sorry. Actually, I can't tell who took first this time, yeah, because they don't actually display all the redeems here, yeah. Okay, in any case, it's time to rawr. Yes, today I use. Do you prefer this one or this one? I think it just. Is that a difference? Let's just go with this one, I guess. Yeah. Okay, so today show chat view. Either way, yeah. I muted it. I see. Okay, so it's time to start work. So just to give you a rough breakdown on what I'm working on today, yeah. Let me open a new file first. No, not open a new file. Make a new file. How big was my previous one? Yeah, A3 should be the correct option, yeah. Canvas. That. Alright, so this one will be called cat Adobe Plaza Front. Plaza Scene Front. Let's see. Okay. So this is the work in progress I have for the marine one here. I shall continue. Let me just delete one thing from here, which is this little bit here. Yeah. Okay. Yes and no. Let me just finish up this one line over here, then do a bit of deletions. You see. Move this to ruler file. So I just want to get that line done, then we'll get on with today's stream. Yeah, so I was actually finishing this up from yesterday, here and then, yeah. So let's delete that, and yep, we're all good. Jeez. Yeah. Okay. Alright. That's this one. Okay. Are that means this and this is on the wrong layers. Yes, it is. Yeah. Let me just grab here. Cut paste. cut paste, bring it down to 34, merge down. Now it's all connected, right? Yes. Okay. Alright, followed by connect vector lines. There we go. Okay, completed the setup here. Okay. Alright, let me save this and close this up. I'll still playing Shin Megami Tensei 4. Yeah, it's fine, yeah. I disappear for 20 minutes, need to finish driving home. Okay, save, yeah. And hello, Sylvester. Jeff, how's it meowing? Okay, so today we are doing an outdoor stream. We are going ahead to do these two pictures here. Am I on a kopitiam or something here? I'm actually outdoors right now. I'm actually sitting in the hot sun. Yes, yeah. Not really in the hot. I'm on the shade, but not on the aircon even. Yeah. But yes, so this is what I'll be drawing today. Yeah, I'm gonna do a mix of this and this. So let me explain. Yeah, I prefer the angle of this in general because you can see a bit more of the sky. Yeah. But over here, I do want the staircase. On the staircase here, yeah. So I will be merging both images together via drawing. Yes, yeah. But first, we draw the overall background. So that would be the background, and then we have the foreground. Yeah. So we're going 2 steps each. Yeah. All right. So let's go with edit. Copy and Plaza saying you recognize this place here. Okay, now let's do a bit of compositing. Yep, okay, this is good, yeah. Alright, so let's start by doing some of the base sketches of the key components. So the key components I would see would be okay, so my whole idea is to turn this into more of an anime backdrop here. So I do not want to overly work on things here. So rule number 1 is no black outlines unless it's necessarily needed here. So in this case, the only one that the only portion that will receive black lines would probably be, even it won't be black all the way near. Okay, the darkest lines would be this. Yeah, this is probably have received the darkest lines here. And this. Okay. So let's get to it. And yes, yeah, you recognize Plaza Singapore. Will prefer Persona at least 3 to 5 than Shin Megami Tensei. I personally have not really played that much Shin Megami Tensei. Yeah. Persona I played 3 the most. 4 I played here and there. 5 no. Yes, man. I wouldn't mind trying Shin Megami Tensei, to be honest. Yeah. Provided I have a chance. Of course, yeah. Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna get my files all set up. View. Okay. And then maybe a good luck hack as heck, hard as heck. I see, yeah. Persona 3. I like Persona 3, yeah. Totally not biased. Okay, anyways, yeah. Okay, we're gonna do a sketch. So for the sketch, I will stick with G-Pen Stable, I guess. Yes, yeah. Okay, so we're gonna go with a lot of straight line building first. before we actually get to anything substantial. Color wise, let's go for this. Yeah, go for this. You know what? Let's go for the red to build the core Porsche components first. So, because right now I don't have to bother too much about the exact points. I just want to get the whole thing drafted out first here, to have a visual expectation of what I'm doing here. And then when required, I will make some changes to the actual location itself here, because too much details actually spoil backdrops. That's something I learned the hard way. So this step is really important to plot what are the details I actually want to keep here and what are the details I want to like eat out here. I think this is a very important step. So I sort of like realized this when doing the airport one, that I could have like, you know, I was just doing a bit of like post-stream self-reflection here. So I felt that the biggest thing in terms of the art side here is I definitely could have improved on the blocking first, because I realized that I semi-regretted removing the bridge, all the bridges here in the airport, because that could help to, like, you know, split the artwork up a bit, which is actually very important, to be honest. Yeah, that visual split. So you can see I'm not too bothered about how accurate they are. I just want the general feel of where things are, and if needed I can move things around here. Like, I think these ones are fine. I might want to change the angle a bit on the base here though, because I think might be the shadows interfering with what I'm seeing. Yeah. So yeah, things like this actually help to visually plot it out for myself, versus just jumping straight into the drawing. Okay, next one I'm going to plot a little bit this one. And hi Chicken Pia, how's it meowing? Yes, I'm overseas, not overseas, I'm outside right now. And if I say J, but Agree 3 is the most, the best modern Persona game, it is, yeah. Yes, also you want to play Shin Megami Tensei 4, you hope you get a patch. So yeah. Honestly, I feel a lot of things disappear. How did this happen? Because of you know, everything is online, you don't own the games that you buy. That kind of logic. Which is why I'm always feel I want to buy physical games. I don't like buying digital games here, because digital games, you don't get the, you know, you don't get everything that you really need there. Oh no, this looks like gimme goals. I know it's so weird from putting this in here, but yes, these look like gimme goals. Now the question is if I want to move the positioning of these gimme goals. So the main reason for this, I'm looking at the whole locations composition. So accuracy is one, yeah, but the most important thing is I want the whole place to look good. So is this at the best spot for the photo here, or do I want to resize it, move it, that sort of stuff? So these are some of the considerations I'm taking into mind here. So that I'm going to move this on the different layer here. I personally feel this should be bigger. Yes, yeah. Like, I think it's a little bit more significant if I made like this size here. Yeah, I know it's inaccurate, but at the same time, like I said, I'm not here just for the accuracy. Yeah, I'm here for making sure the composition looks good. Yeah, so you can do something like this. You can make some of the important things a little bigger, just to emphasize them. Okay. Alright, so with those emphasized up and actually built up already, yeah, let's move on to doing the next layer, which is the back, the grassy area then. Yeah. Okay, so those will take the shape of okay. Actually, before that, let me try something new. Okay, so if I'm going to look at this and this, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this too. Select this part, Ctrl T. Oh wait, I could do this. Okay, watch this magic. Okay, I'm going to select this like this. Don't even have to do this. I only have to do this, copy, paste. Control G this. Okay, so this is going to be MRT sign. Okay, I hide this. And then I can just adjust the group. So I won't actually see the reference until I want to start drawing here. Yes. Okay, once again, let me just pull in another reference here. Open, what is my grids? Okay. Right, there you go. So this grid is actually very important to know how am I going to position certain things here. So in this case, I'm going to take the MRT sign and I'm going to reposition it here. Should I? Or should I keep it within this grids here? Honestly, I think it looks better here within this third, so I'll keep it to this third rather than keeping it as a point of attraction here. However, for this one though, this little people's place. Okay. Alright, go here, copy paste. Alright, this is the people section, gummy people. Alright, and then now we adjust. So those gummy people, however, I want to keep it within the rule of thirds location, which is going to be here. Actually, let's keep it slightly off, because this is technically not the this is by no means the focus of the image. But yeah, let's keep it slightly off. It should be fine. Okay, because later on I'm still going to be adding on things here and here, which I cannot forget. Okay, another thing I need to take note is I need to make sure that this portion is straight. You know what, let's just Ctrl Z to get back to the spot, yeah. Okay, so just increase the size to match up to here. Okay, so it's near the turds but not exactly at the turds. Let's move just a bit to the turds. There we go. Alright. Next up, let's do the staircase. So staircase should be a fixed position item here. Okay. And hi, Deco. You can dream, can't you? Yes, yeah. If you heard that tell you which Shin Megami Tensei to start with, yeah, this table was not whole for just yet. So it's got free when they say I don't like Shin Megami Tensei to start with, yeah. Nocturne or V Vengeance, yeah. Honestly, I have no idea. But if you ask me right now, yeah, if it's a game I want to replay, an old game, yeah, it's probably going to be Final Fantasy 8. Yes, yeah, the one is Squall, which I have right now. I just haven't had the time to release it now. Yeah, thanks to Elemental Boy, yay! I've got Shin Megami. No, Final Fantasy 8. Like before, yeah. I played it before very, very long ago, yeah. So the one that I personally recall enjoying the most, yeah, was Final Fantasy 8. So that's the reason why I say I want to like replay it, yeah. But it's been like super long since I touched the game. Sometimes it's weird, you know, like you would rather want to go back and replay some games, yeah, rather than playing the new things, yeah. Talking about replaying some games, yeah, I'm thinking of playing an old fighting game that I played long ago, yeah. But it's on the PlayStation 2. So I'm trying to get my PS2 emulator working so I can play that on stream. Yes, yeah. It will be semi-relevant to if I play the game though, I'll be streaming on my Caturteer-Channel. Yes, yeah. I can't remember fully everything, yeah, but I remember it was a very peak game. Yes, yeah. Peak game with peak characters, and I remember the story mode being a bit weird for the game, yeah. Because there's portion of the story mode when you play as a human, and it was a little awkward. But I'm sure people like, you know, action production will be, holy meow, you're actually playing that game? Yes. I feel it's an underrated game, okay, yeah. So sorry if I start shilling for underrated games, but yes, it's an underrated game, okay, yeah. And the only reason why I think it's underrated is because I think there's a lack of characters. Like that game has a severe lack of characters in general, yeah. And hi, Harinian. Can you tell where this is? Where I'm drawing? And why are they playing some weird opera music in the backdrop? Don't ask me, I don't know. I want to like take the opera speaker and throw it down the dustbin, yeah. Okay, so right now I'm actually doing more of spot plotting. So it's basically the idea of like planning out where certain spots are. Okay, and actually drawing in some of the shapes and all here before I actually going to draw the details. So you can definitely see some of the key things I'm plotting out. It's like the store shelter thing here that they have. Okay. And subsequently we need to plan the building stuff. And go from here to here. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to make sure that I get the whole layout of this area done first before anything else. Alright, so here you got the Starbucks. Just gonna be about here. Oh no! Okay, so here to here you got the Starbucks. And then Starbucks shelter is from here to here. And then we have a curve there later on here. Okay, but I want to carry on with the glass portion first, which extends to here. And then we've got some glass doors here. Okay, we don't have to draw this Yo's thing here because it's a temporary setup here. Okay, and then what we're going to do next here is going to switch the normal pencil pen. And then going to do the markings for this ones. Yeah, we'll work out the details here later. Okay, generally that would be it. Then this will look like this, with a shelter coming in here. No, actually what I can do is I can use this. To recreate a shelter space here, and then yeah, this should do. Okay, it won't really lead to anywhere, but works. Okay. Alright. I think the lower area I got the sketch done. Okay, additional points I want to make is I want to get this part done. I want to mark the flooring. Yes. And then there's a whole part of the floor which I can handle later. Okay, I'm gonna save this. Yeah, honestly, I don't know, I kind of enjoyed the gameplay for FF8, yeah. And yes, hurry. Okay, let's start the sketching process already. Yeah? So what I'm going to do this time is I'm going to start with the backdrops first, which is everything in the back first, then I'll doing the front here. So it's slightly different from what I did the last time. I was doing the front first and I do the back here. So I want to try to do the back to the front this time here. Okay, so let's start by doing the floor. Okay, so for the floor, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure that in the vector layer, floor tiles. Okay, and we're going to go for black for this one. The one thing I said I wouldn't do, but we will fix the black issue later on here. So the idea of starting in black first here would just generally be to create the lines. Then based on the lines, then we will shade the details in here. Okay, so I'm going to go with whatever I see here first to create that initial crisscross that is over here. Once again, is what I learned is don't panic over the lines not connecting, because no one actually points that out. Yes, man. That's like, even at the airport, my artwork had like a very, very huge flaw, but no one actually pointed it out here. And I was like, hey, when I was at the airport, I was a bit worried that, oh no, that's gonna spoil my whole artwork here. But after noticing how people don't actually point out such details here, I suddenly realized, okay, you know what? I need to get used to making such mistakes. People not actually giving a meow about it, yeah. Which is exactly what's gonna happen here as well, yeah. Where I'm just, you know, the further I go, the less people really take note of things here. I mean, I don't purposely make those mistakes here. But I suspect I was also making those mistakes because I was very, I can't say, I was very stressed at the airport here. It's at the airport, I was like, I want to finish this by the stream itself here. Today I'm also going to be going for the same concept where I want to finish this by the end of the stream. Okay, so number one thing I want to take note is I'm going to cut down on the details that I have here. So you can see that the further I go, the less I kind of like bother about how it works here. It's going to like, okay, there's details. There's something there. That's it. Whether it makes sense or not, I don't really care anymore. You see, then to a certain point, the details are just going to break apart. So I don't even need the lines anymore. But yes, I'm going to just break the details here. And then there we go. That's all the details we have for this part here. So as it goes there, the lines sort of like disappear out, which is also part of what I'm planning here. So this is something that I sort of, I won't say learn or what, they sort of pick up from how to handle backdrops and all here. Okay, so next one is the most important guiding line that I'll be using, which is this one. So this one will definitely eat into the stairs, but that's also part of the plan here. And then we go this way. Okay. Let's zoom out. Go. Whee! Okay, so I'm literally just following the floor tilings I see here. So we're just creating floor tiles right now. So I find this is actually very important in an architectural setup like this, yeah. Because this sort of helps to illustrate the concept of space. You see? Okay. So eventually at a certain point, yeah, I don't actually follow the lines anymore. Yeah, I'm just creating my own grids. Yes, as I visually see fit. Okay, yep. This is good. So yes, I know towards the end here things are looking a little messier than they should. I think the only line that actually needs fixing here is this. Oh no, it doesn't need fixing. Because the statue there will block the way. And then the other side we can just... Nah, I think we fix it. Just this one line. Just this one line needs, we'll fix it. This is a little too obvious the more I look at it. So just all I have to do is just come over here. You see? And put here. There we go. Okay, anything beyond that doesn't need the lines in the floor. Okay. Next one, let's do so this is the floor tiles. I do need to remove some, erase some of the things here. Wrong side. Wrong way, okay. Yep, there we go. So this is going to be floor lines. Floor tiles. Hello, Hayashi Kaito. Sorry, I took a while to read stuff. And hello, Nimby. Great question, but will I ever do gaming stream? Have I not did gaming stream last week on the Monster Hunter yet? And Hayashi Kaito, is this art commission? No, this is not art commission yet, but more of art practice as well as possibly converting the art merch. Yeah. Oh yeah, Moses, you see what I mean? Will I do gaming streams again? I did do gaming streams. Action production, you scam me. Okay. Yeah, you told me you're like, when are you doing gaming streams again? As though I didn't do gaming streams. Okay, night. We have all the cat photo unit dreams here. Yeah. Okay. So once again, I am doing the stairs here. Alright, so honestly, now that I remove a lot of the clutter here, actually put it in like this, actually a lot easier to work with. Wait, this is on separate layer, right? Yes. So a lot of this is currently being put in black lines. Most of it is not going to turn out in black lines at the end of the day here. The black lines is just for easy viewing. Then later on I will probably do something like a layer mask, alpha mask, whatever you call it here. And then just go over the whole thing. You see. There you go. The final thing here, now this is like Caturteer-Channel arc. Backdrop training arc. You see. Okay. Then once this is done, I could use this to do some other art. Let's see. Okay. So what's gonna happen here is I'm gonna extend this part a little bit just to create that curved edge there. Okay. Alright, so the stairs are all done. Now I just need to go into here and create the lining to here. On which, okay, I got all the stairs. And wait from here onwards. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move this up. Straight. Move this here. And K10. Oh, what Chizuru? Nani? K10? Nani? I'm not a K10. Was there something happening in K10 today? Yeah? You lost. Oh, you lost your Ultraman Dual K10. You went for the Hama Kwang Mine, Hatsuk Miang, and Minty Kairi. Yes, yeah. You lost your dual. Oh, I think it's fine. There's going to be more events here. You went for the challenge match, wasn't you? I didn't go for K10's one yesterday, Nia, because I was too tired. So the number one thing I need to remember when doing this sort of like art here is not accuracy. I know that sounds so weird here, but illusion of accuracy here. So everything needs to look accurate in the space of what I built. but it doesn't have to be 100% accurate. I don't know if that makes sense to any of you. So having a space built up is more important than having a 100% accurate look to everything. So like understanding the horizon line and on here. I'm gonna go for other TCG research, but work in the air in free country. Tonight will be Pokemon Wish You Luck. Okay, company. Will you be going to Rowa for the Galaxy Cup? You see, there's Rowa Galaxy Cup next tomorrow, I think. At the rate things are going for me, I probably won't go. You see. But Rowa is one of the main Ultraman stores, sort of. Force of Will! Free Force of Will casual Tony. It really depends, Thank you, Samuel and Barry. You got too deep and can't get out. No. Yeah. Then how? Buy more Kyoto photo. Yes, then bribe them to get out of it, Okay, so if you see, the biggest issue I have right now is visually it is correct that the building is built this way and there's a bit of dent there, but it's definitely look a little weird at certain spots. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to use this to match first. I'll use it to match, and then the corners here I'll also match a little bit by doing this. There we go. Okay, so visually everything should be matching now. Then I can start deleting things. Let me see. Personally, I used to not like to draw architectural stuff like this. But now that I start to draw a bit more architectural stuff, but with my own creativity added in, I kind of enjoy it, to be honest. Okay, so what I need to do here is there is a curve here. So instead of drawing in everything as it is, I'm gonna like create my own details up to here, and over here we'll go in. Basically, I'm changing some details here to make it more visually reasonable. You see. Like, I don't think I'll be making any details that will recreate the whole, reinvent the whole scene. So that should be fine. You see it? And my perfect wants us all card shop here. Hey, welcome to Kochi Trading Card Shop. Do I want to do it? Card design my own card shop. I am actually getting some people to run a booth for me this month. Yes, month end. Some of my merch will be sold at the booth. I got some of the video zookeepers help me run the booth already. Yay! What? Video zookeepers running a booth for me? Yes, well, I'll be selling some of my custom Pokemon cards. You can get them there. Yeah. order. Okay, so the current one that is already done and ready to be shipped out. Okay, yeah, is the Umbreon and the Espeon and Umbreon cards. Yeah, have you seen them? Yeah, so the Caturteer custom Umbreon and Espeon cards. Yeah, you can already get them at the venue. I have not started selling them online yet. So those will be on an unlimited print, but there will be some Pokemon cards which I'll keep them on limited print, yeah. But of course more expensive. Yes, yeah. Yes, yeah. So do let me know if you're keen on those stuff as well, yeah. Wait, was it featured during Dojima? No. It's actually, let me open the... Do I even have the pictures here, yeah? If you go to my X... Oh, no. Okay, it's gonna be... You can't see things for a bit, yeah, because I'm gonna go and get the link. Yes, Caturteer getting links for Yanya. Switch account. There's our Kofu in the background. Have I been exposed? Where the cat is got exposed already, yeah? Oh yes. I mean, I'm currently outdoors. If it's not obvious enough yet, yeah. Share. Copy link. Wait, how do I type in chat? Enter text for chat. Wait, where do I enter the text? Okay, see, I can enter text somewhere, but I do not know where. Let's see. Oh, got entered there. Okay. Alright, good night. Yes, yeah. Oh, did my link go? Oh, no. I'm actually running on Prism Live, yeah, so it's a bit different, yeah. Oh, no. It's not your usual mobile setup, yeah. Yes, yeah. Wow, Prism, yeah. Yes. So, those will be on sale end of the month at a small trade show near, along with a new one that I'm working on right now, which is Gimme Ghoul. Yes, yeah. I'm currently working on Gimme Ghoul card. I'll show you my Gimme Ghoul work in progress. Okay, so this is the Gimme Ghoul work in progress here. So it's going to be Hololive X Pokemon. So you have Gimme Ghoul done here. So Gimme Ghoul and Marin. Okay, opening a treasure box. Very fitting here. Then the other one I have in mind is to do Koyori and Castform. Yes, yeah. And for Pokemon alone, I am thinking towards Celebi. Yeah, probably a Celebi. Unless somebody can give me a better idea on what to do. Yes, yeah. Well, that's not Colexicon. That's not a Colexicon yet. It's a Teifuda trade show. I don't have a table at Colexicon yet, yeah. Cat and Sylveon. Actually, I do want to do a Sylveon one, yeah, but I'm holding back on the Sylveon one because I want to get a bit better with my art. Then I'll do the Sylveon. So my idea is Sylveon is going to be 2 Sylveon cards. Okay, yeah, it's connecting outward Sylveon cards, yeah. So one Sylveon is normal Sylveon, the other one is shiny Sylveon. Yes, yeah. So they will be connecting with Fuamoko. Yes, yeah. Because Fuamoko. Okay, one pink, one blue. So that is something I have in mind, yeah. Oh, I know you're please. I'm not going to do any EXs here. I'm just going to label them all as normal Sylveons here. There's going to be no EXs. Oh. Solely for the fact that it's easier to do the template, because what I'm selling is not, powerful cards here. I'm selling artwork. But then, if you can convince me to do a Sylveon EX, maybe. It's not set in stone, so I can still be convinced to switch it to Sylveon EX, yeah? Just say. If there's enough reason for me to switch to Sylveon EX, I don't see why not. You see it? Shaky bass! Oh no! Headache! One moment, let me bring a deck. And hello, Vegan Kid. Am I in a public video or is that video? I'm actually in a public space. No, I'm actually outdoors right now. So what you're seeing is I'm actually sitting outdoors. No aircon, because weirdly enough, the non-aircon area is actually cooler than the aircon area. Don't ask me why. So I'm just sitting there leeching off people's Wi-Fi to stream. I was actually very shocked that the Wi-Fi here is terabyte. The other location was terabyte. In fact, the so-called the worst Wi-Fi is actually performing better than the better Wi-Fi. Don't ask me why. You see? Don't ask me why. It is so weird. Then okay, so what I learned also is creating grid lines for the sake of creating grid lines actually helps making backdrops. So at any point you want to create a ceiling or what, use grid lines to just simulate a ceiling, because that way it helps to create the illusion that there's a layer of things there when there's actually no layers of things there. So that's something I sort of learned, and that's why I said I regretted not doing the bridge at the jewel artwork. Yes, because that bridge could have helped to create a bit of illusion of space. Okay, so you got stairs, you got the floor tiles all done. Alright, next up, let's do the over arc. So once all of that is in, then I'll start painting the first layer of stuff here. Okay, excluding the sky, then I'll start painting the drawing in details, then I'll paint the details here. So I'm going in a couple of layerings here, as opposed to just going in blind, which is actually what I did the last time. I sort of regret it. Okay. So what's going to happen right now is I'm going to draw the entire overall view of what I see here first. Yep, okay. So the first thing I learned from the last time is don't be too caught up with details. That has saved me a lot of times already. So I'm going to implement the same concept that I have from the last time. So I'm going to go into the pen tool. Okay, G stable, fixed. Okay. And we are gonna go with, what's this? 2 blue? Okay. How's this? Is very thick. Let's go down to 2 as well. 2 pixels wide. Yes, let's go 2 pixels. That seems about right here. So what I learned is thick lines don't always work in setup like this here. So go for the thinnest possible, but do not do 1. So 2 is usually the best, sometimes 3. But for backdrops here, cap it out at 6. It's no hard and fast rule here, it's just my personal experience kind of feeling here. Okay, so next thing is we're gonna have like a loop space here. So I'm just gonna go here, draw this part. Once again, I said don't be too bothered about the details. It will fix itself eventually. This here. Okay, there's some wording here which I don't know if I want to do it as a detail later on here. I can figure that out later. Okay, but for the first arc, this is going to be it here. So this is going to be tunnel arc. Alright, now we're going to do the details on the tunnel arc here. So once again, I'm not going to be too caught up with accuracies, because the more I caught up with accuracies here, the more so-called spoils my artwork. That's what I learned once again from the dual experience here. So if anything, I think I'm learning a lot, learning how to deal with different artworks and layouts here. Okay, so as I do not have like a specific way to create the stuff, I'm just gonna cheat the details here into whatever I think it is here. Then I do the cross direction later on here. So yes, this part of cheating the details here is something I picked up when I was doing the jewel thing, because my biggest mistake in the jewel artwork here was actually not pointed out by anyone that I show. There were other flaws, but no one pointed out that particular flaw, which I was actually most afraid of here. So having that happen here, I sort of, come to the realization that, hey, maybe what is important is not that, but something else instead. So with that has somewhat become my default to how I'm gonna handle detailings here. So yes, you can see that the way I'm handling the details here is I just want lines there. I don't really care how the lines turn out to be in the end here, because that's exactly what feedback has taught me. You see, doesn't sound like professional overall here, but honestly, when it's in the background, people want to see the vibes more than the accuracies here. it's a very, very specific use situation that I think this actually sort of makes sense here. Like, yeah, you can see that the lines here are pretty messy, but generally people don't care when they're like this small. Only when they're this small, then whatever I'm saying makes sense here. If it's close up and all, you better make sure your lines are nice. Yes. That is what I slowly understood. Even then, I think I messed up this one a little bit. But I don't think it's a huge matter. Let's see. Okay, this one, let me just get my line 2. I think it's better for this part. Let's see. Okay. So rule number 1 is also remember that I'm not doing architectural drawings. I'm just doing background work. That actually solves a lot of my is this good or is this bad situation? Okay. So my threshold for messy lines, it's basically here. So you'll be able to see where the messy lines start here, if you know what I'm doing here. But most of the time, no. You just notice that there's lines there, but nobody will actually go in and, you know, supervise those details here. And like, that's not the first thing to capture the eye. Yep. So this part looks a bit awkward because there's a shortage of a line there. So I'm just going to add a line there. Okay. So from a distance like this, plus later on I'm going to be adding in the MRT sign in front here. I don't think anyone will really bother about the lines there. Truth be told. Yes, yeah. That's a sad thing I accidentally realized when I spent like over an hour on lines when I was at the airport here. Okay. Alright, next thing I'm gonna do is over here. Do this. Okay, I need to find where this line is though. Let's lock. We lock this particular line. Okay. So this was under stairs. So the only difference I need to make is I just need to add in the curve here. Okay. Alright, and get the cat. Hello, my Roblox, yeah. It's like a fixated guideline. Yeah, it is, yeah. Hello, Redbeard Elite. How's it meowing? Yeah. So today I'm actually streaming outdoors for those who have not noticed yet. So I'm actually not home, I'm actually outdoors at location, drawing this right now here. So this is stairs, this is the tunnel arc. Alright, let's go on to the next layer. Okay, so this is going to be overalls. Okay, so this is probably the trickiest part that we have. So this is actually the main reason why I chose to come down to Plaza Sing to get a shot of this here. Because I wanted to do this curved architecture thing. It's going to be really good for practice. Okay, so I can't see the whole building, that's for sure. So what I'm going to do, because I can't see the whole building, is I'm going to imagine details here. Yay! So this building is going to come down here. We're going to have the thing come up here to here. Once again, imagining details isn't that huge of an issue here, because I'm going to draw in the trees later on here. So I just need something to make sure everything fits in right. I hope you understand where I'm coming from with that, yeah. It's the same with this top part, yeah. We're gonna have a roof there, so I don't really have to like be too caught up with the details. But once again, I cannot have no details there, yeah, because the plants are not like 100% opaque. There'll be a bit of see-through and all, yeah. So I just need to have that enough details just to tide me through. Okay, which in this case I think I got enough details here. And let's go into the let's do the this higher arc first. So this higher arc will go on a separate layer here. Because of the location of that here, I'm gonna increase the line size to 4. So this is basically the mark that this is actually nearer to where I am or the camera is here. The first thing I'm going to do is we're going to do this part. So unlike the rest here, I want this one to be a bit more detailed here because it's definitely a lot closer to where we are. Okay, let's just redo this. Okay, I'm gonna still ignore some details here. Just go all the way this way. Just gonna do an eraser. Okay. Line 2. Okay. Oh, actually that works. Okay. Never mind. I'll show you why it works later on here. So there's actually a weird dark point here. I don't know why. So later on this part of the color will help to create, this part of the line will help to create like it's joined but not really joined kind of full linear. So it works. Yay. Can tell straight I actually don't know what that structure is down here. Foreground build. Okay. Then let's do the arc shelter. So this is not coming out of nowhere. This is going to come out from here. I'm going to increase the pixel size by to 6. Yes, yeah. Once again to indicate the importance of stuff here. No, 6 is too strong. Let's go down to 5. Alright, there we go. Nice, all set up. Okay. Alright. Then we're going to the building. Just going to be building itself. Okay, so remember all the arcs just down here, most of them are just going to vanish here, the ending points. So that's why I didn't really bother as much. But yeah, with that we've pretty much got the whole building overall shape in. Which I'm very happy, because this is like the toughest part done. Kind of thing. You see. The most complex part has been done. Now all that's left is to really hone in on the details, throwing the base color, then we start the painting of the backdrop. Well, I've not done the foreground yet, yeah, but the backdrop wise we are done. Oh no, let's do a bit more, detailing here. Okay. So this is gonna be under roof. Okay, so we're gonna go down again. We're gonna go 2 pixels again here. And just create the whole mesh concept that they have here now. So once again, people don't really bother about the lines, as I keep on talking about. So what I'm going to do with this one here is we're going to finish up the whole under roof layout first here. Then we'll fix that. Okay, so this is going to go from here to here. Okay, and then this is going to go here. Alright, so this part I'm not going to add in the details here. So I've already like marked out where details are going to be, where details are not going to be mentally, and maybe not so visibly near, but if you know my cues or where I'm looking at near, it should be quite clear where I'm marking the details to be and not to be near. Okay. Alright. Same thing here. I'm gonna mark the pole. Okay, it may not really mean much right now, but later on it'll start to all gel together what I'm doing here, I think. And hi Cat, back to the creative. What? But the engineer. Wait, Cat animating marine? No animating here, just arting. Just doing marine art later on here. Under roof bars. Okay, yeah. Yep, we're doing some marine art soon. You can buy the marine art soon. So as you can see, my approach to this is I'm just throwing in lines. Whether they actually make sense or not doesn't really have to matter here. I just need lines. So I'm also going to use a slightly different approach this time, which you all will see later on. Lines here. So I want this V-shaped lines here, but I do not want it to over-complicate my artwork or my process here. I'm just gonna vaguely have V-shaped lines there. Do they have to connect? No, they just need to be lines there. That's the most important thing here. You can see that right now I'm like, okay, so long there's lines, I don't really care if they connect or not here. So long they don't crazily overlap things, I don't really care here. Okay, so that's the first one done. Let's go for a second one. So second one, we have the straight lines first. Then we create the cross later. Yeah. So we're always going to go this direction. Okay. Now the reverse side. Okay, so now that all the lines are done here, this is what I'm going to do. It's going to be what I normally don't do situation here. Just like here and here. Shift I. Okay, and then we're going to go into under roof bars, delete. There we go. So we got the whole bar thing already settled then, without compromising too much detail or too much stuff. I do want to add a bit more bars here, because this is going to be darker. I'm just going to leave it like that. Let's see. So you see details but not really details here. There you go. Okay, so we are done this part. Next one we're going to do this bar over here. So this bar, I want the lines a bit more focused and detailed here because it's closer. Okay, roof near bars. Okay. So a couple of things that I'm going to take note here is I'm definitely going to use like 4 points thickness. Okay. Go this way. Go this way. Okay. Then I have a little bar here, which I have no idea leads to what. I'll go detail here. Okay, now we start deleting the extrusions. Basically things that are popping up for no reason, I'll delete them. Okay. And then we move on to doing the bars here now. So we once again go to 4. Bars. Okay. So because these are very so-called very near, unlike the ones at the back, these ones need 100% attention here. That, you know, I will not want to mess them up. I want them to be like as seen kind of situation here. So you can see me actually taking careful note of where each line goes here. So this is what I learned when it comes to, like, you know, background painting now. Importance of stuff depends on where the details are actually, versus, like, you know, just giving everything so much detail here. So in this case, this one being detailed is fine because it's like in your face details here. Of course, I'm also going to be skipping some details like the curve part and all. While it does add details here, once again, I don't think it's going to add value to the artwork as a whole here. Once again, I am also not doing realism. I am trying to paint this like an anime backdrop. That's my ultimate goal here. So as an anime backdrop, the backdrop should never take the attention away from the subjects, and it should just go like an overall pleasing look here. Okay, so that you can see the whole bars all created there here, and then erase the unneeded portions here. Okay, so now looking at it, I may add in some of the curve, which I said wasn't that important because I think those does add a bit of shape to it here. But I won't add them in as details. I'm just going to add them in as a shape approach here. So you see what I mean by shape approach later on versus detailing here. So detailing, I sort of need to make sure all details are in position here. When it comes to shape approach here, I just need to add a shape. Pretty much how I describe it here. So what I need now is the silhouettes to be in. You see? Okay. Alright. There we go. Okay. So now I'm trying to add some curves to it. These are very basic curves. Curve points. What time is it? It's 3:50. Okay, yeah. I'm spending a bit more time than I expected on this one here. But once again, I'm trying not to be too hard on myself here. This is ultimately practice for me. In terms of time spent here, I've been at this for 1.5. Okay. And night Decadash, we have all the Caturteer photo images here. And hi my love. Hi. Yes. I'm so sorry I'm taking a while to read chat because this stream setup doesn't allow me to see chat that easily here. I should add like a small notification then, you know, like I might take a while to read chat because this mobile setup doesn't allow me to read chat as effectively now. Okay. So this, yep, my overall plaza sink has been done. Let's add in the grills. So this next set of grills I'm adding in. What is this? Okay, this roof. Building, okay. Building grills. Is it? Once again, these grills I'm adding in here are not going to be so detail orientated here, so I'm going to lower them back to 2. And we're just going to do a general grill building. Yes, yeah. Just really general, as you can tell. I'm just going for the lines here. So I see line, I just add line. That's about it, yeah. Just to give that window grill look that this has, yeah. Okay. Oh no. Alright. That seems good. Once again, it's similar to how I was doing the stuff earlier on here. So I'm just going to add in the lines. As you can see, the more I go, the more I don't really care about the reference here. I just need lines. This will slowly become like a pattern that you see that the further I go, the more my goal is add lines. That's it. Yes, yeah, today even match up, I don't really care. So long we got lines, no one cares, right? Yeah. Just the eventual conclusion I'll reach now. To realize there's an extra line here, so let's just delete that. Okay, next up, now we're getting closer to the area here. We'll go back to the building grills. I'm going to add in this part. And so going down to 2. Okay, so this part is actually important because it helps to create the depth of field in here. Now this part is not so important because this is detailed lines. Okay, that's help to create depth of field as well. So okay, don't have lines on the top. Oh no. Let's just add those lines in. Okay, so now with all the lines in here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back here. I'm going to use my magic wand tool to select all the window areas. You see? Oh no! Oh no! I realize this is becoming a problem. Okay, let's go again. So you can select all the window areas here. Invert the selection. Go into building grills and delete. Ta-da! Alright, the building grills are all in. We have the whole overall sketch in already here, which I am actually very happy with. Okay. So you can actually see the whole plaza sink in position already here. So beside that, we can add in more details. Yes, yeah. Okay. Alright. So this let's just start painting this area first, yeah. Then we move on to the rest of it. Okay, so there's going to be 2 layers of painting. So the first layer would be, grab all of these. Sorry. This would be base arting, base BG, sorry. Followed by okay, close roof parts. Overall tunnel arc, yeah, okay. So it's gonna be G, the building. Alright, so now that this whole side was done here, yeah. Okay, is there anything I wish to fix? Yes. So we're gonna start fixing things in the overall here, under floor tiles actually. So I'm gonna throw this in the BU just in case. Let's start deleting things. So we'll say anything that gets involved with the rest of the layers, I'm just gonna delete them. Small matter actually, yeah. And it's just basic, one of the basic steps here. Okay, this one crossover is fine. So yeah, down here you can just delete. Yep. The good go. The liner is all looking good now here. Alright. Sounds like this is good. Okay. So next up, what we need to do is let's see. Overall tunnels, arc. How is this not working but it worked on the other one though? Is there a difference to the clipping mask here? Okay, let me do a quick Google. CSP, unable to clip to a folder. Can you? It's set to true. Instead of appearing almost white, it doesn't clip here. It's set to true. Change it to anything else here. Oh, okay. I understand here. Okay, so one you set to this is normal, then the clipping will work, right? Yes. Okay. Good cheese. Alright, so I understand what the whole true thing means already here. Okay, so what I need to do is let's first create a back area. Which, to be honest, would just be this. Flip over. Then can use something like this. Yeah, for now I use this. Ta-da! Alright. Then go into this area here, yeah. This engage. We'll use this lasso field. We do up this part. Okay. So this will be the overall build. you see over here? Yep. So over here there will be some backdrops, there'll be some additional stuff at the back, but we can work that out later. Yeah. Okay, but the whole base in the front will go like this here. Okay, so after that, let's start adding in the details, and we can start painting in some of the details as well here. So what I want right now though is I want to actually open this reference. Let me see. There we go. And let's get painting. Okay, we're going to do the painting on the floor first, which would pretty much be okay. We go for this. I'm gonna grab the color there. Just gonna go this way and just generally paint the area first. Okay, I do realize some problem with the overall tiles. Deletes. Just over here. Yeah. Okay, I think for the tiles and the things like this, we can do the polyline. I can just do this. Okay, we can do this. And then we can clip this. There we go. Okay, so I got the base there clipped in already. Clipping mask. Okay. Alright. Go on to do some additional areas of coloring. You know what? No, this should work. Brown, yes. Right. Okay, so now that the base is done, yeah, let's start doing in some of the additional details. We go for a lighter tile, which randomly appears apparently. Okay, followed by doing this red color towel. Okay, which will add in every meow and then to this side. So eventually it's just gonna seem like it's just everywhere, yeah. So yeah, this last bit here, yeah, we're just gonna add in like this logo, yeah. So it does create that look. Those should be on a separate layer. For the editing layer only, connect up pixels, copy. Kochi messed up so bad. Paste. Okay. So Go color this way. Same for the lighter colors though. Okay. Alright, that seems good now. Okay, next up we've also got this one over here. Where we need add in a bit more details here, color details. So go on. Grab this here and let's throw in some colors. Okay, there we go. Alright, so I've more or less recreated the whole color view for the space here. So the next thing I need to do is I probably want to add one more line to the tiles. Just over here. Yeah, small matter. Okay, yeah. Alright, so it just generally helps to add a little bit more grit to it, yeah. Next up, let's start coloring the tiles, the lines, I think. Okay, we're gonna go with the soft brush. Yeah, I just use my own personal thoughts on how I should color this to just color. Okay, so with this I've created a very soft base. Okay. And with the soft base, let's create where I want the dark areas to be first. It's going to be mostly here. Then let's get further out. Gets a little lighter. You see here? Then it gets a little further, it gets even lighter. It should still be this level of dark. It should be dark enough, but not super dark here. Okay, so that basically creates the entire floor layout already here. Okay, subsequently, next one we're going to do is we're going to start doing the... What? Do I have a feeling that a lot of the buildings have gone missing? Okay. What is that creating a blockage here? Why cannot I see the lines here? I don't get it. Oh, okay, it's too thin. Okay. Alright. Oh, the overall is involved with that one, yeah. Okay. I see. No wonder I can't see. Okay. Alright, next thing is let's go for dark blue. So this will basically help to recapture the missing details here, which I was complaining about why they disappeared, but yeah, that's why it disappeared here. Okay, so this will be the details in dark blue. However, because of how it is here, there's gonna be some light glass, so the light glass areas will be here. So at this stage, I'm like determining what is light glass, what's not light glass already here. Okay, so this particular spot here is going to be brown because that's what this area is. Yes, this area is brown. Yes, yeah. Okay. Yep, overall I think this area is good, yeah. Okay, let's start actually doing in the colors now that the backdrop is done. Overall lines. Okay. This part, this is gonna be floor. Okay, so let's start working on some of the lesser details. I don't know. Okay, so we're gonna start by working on this shed here. Okay, so this shed here is supposed to be was it leaking out though? This shed here is supposed to be like the Starbucks thingy. I'm going to select this area. Just going to do a bit of general painting. Ghibli brush. No, we'll go for a background watercolor brush. Rough wash. Okay, we go for a bit of dark here. Okay, this can be a lot smaller. Just giving it the overall dark feel. Lower opacity. Next layer, well, it's going to be much darker. Cancel it a bit here. Just give the overall look of it a bit of texture. Okay, yeah. And then we're gonna end it up with some whites where the lighting is gonna come in a little bit. So I can add a signboard there, whatever I want later on here, but that's not so important. More importantly, we're going to add in a bit of darkness here. Put all layers. Yep, so I'm adding this overall there. Then go for a dark layer here, and one more dark layer there. Here. You can go for another one here to just increase the darkness at certain points here. Okay. I want to keep it a bit more grey because it's not supposed to be like 100% dark or whatsoever the area here. Okay. Yeah, seems about right. Then next one we can do is we can start working on the glass layers. Next. Yeah, that's pretty much capturing what I needed to capture now. Just need to lower the tolerance a little more. Tolerance 2. Thing is, I don't need it to capture that much detail per se. Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go over here and let's just drop this. Okay, so this is basically to lock in our positionings for the glass area. So I'm gonna go with this, start brushing in things. Okay, so we're gonna mark the dark area here first. Yeah. Hello, Snoopy. Yummers. Yes, yeah. How's it meowing? Yes, yeah. Okay. One thing I learned is I need to make sure it's as gray as possible. I don't know, it sounds so weird. Yes, yeah. But it has to be close to the monochrome where it's not important, yeah. You see, and just maintaining the corners there like that. Okay. Now I can go on to the overalls. So overalls, I can add a bit of blue here. Okay, followed by adding a bit of white. Followed by adding in the white strokes like this. Alright, and then last but not least, yeah, let's start adding in the details of the shop itself. Yeah. So if you're looking at somewhere like this, yeah, you're going to be looking at tables here because there was a Starbucks over here. So some dark details here. Starbucks tables. Okay. There's some shops over here. Over here there was a curved thing here. I do not know what that is, but I'm just going to add in a bit of details there. Okay. So same thing here. I'm just going to add a bit of details into the shop. That, like, you know, there's details, but there's not really much details in here. We don't really know what is done here. And then I'm going to add some green for the Starbucks logo. Bring it down here. Followed by this shape. There we go. And some shape here. And another layer of white. Right, there you go. You got some like details of the space here and all. Very, very big details that I do not want to, like, you know, emphasize. Yeah, this one can emphasize a bit more, the green there. So you can go down a little bit. Okay, so you can see some shop details in here, but you can't really see details. That's exactly how I want this to look here. Then subsequently, we can go in here to recreate some of the spaces. So this would be some of the grayish parts. Once again, I'm just going to use this to create a space first. Okay, next layer will go down and actually start shading in the stuff. I feel I should have done this here. Okay. And then we start shading any details rather than using that as a base. Okay. Alright, then we can use this one here to create a dark selection base. Dark blue, another lighten from there. Okay, there we go. We got a pretty nice neat base there, yeah. Okay, so next thing is we need to create the roof over here. Which one will go with this one? Okay, what I'm going to go with this roof here is I'm going to go like this. So I'm recreating a bit of like hexagon shape down here. Is it really this hexagon shape in real life? Yeah, not really, but I just want to create some level of detail down here. And then we select okay, we select this part. Go here. There we go. Then we'll have the whole area more or less built down here. And then we can selection from layer, create selection, and then you can start brushing things in. We'll go for a full black brush though. Alright, that is looking good. Is here. Alright, next thing what I want to do is I want to create a okay. I want to create overall darker look to it. Okay, so I'm going to select the floor first. Alright. So now that I got my selection here, I'm going to create the dark brush here. Sorry, invert this. Water blocking in. Okay. I want the wrong one. I want this one, the rough wash. Okay. You see it? Switch to this corner here. Alright, this overall to add that overall shade to it, followed by there's going to be some dark blue coming from here, mostly because of the shadowing. You see it? Okay, so let's get this erased from the top. Alright, so we got that part there, we got that part there. Alright, it's gonna be a lot lighter. This too. So it can be a bit deeper. Okay. Alright, and then what I'm going to do next here is I will level up this first here. Okay. Alright. Okay. Let's do some shading on the floor. A snowball! Yes, yeah, I'm actually outside right now, yeah. I accidentally put too much powder, like, yes, spaghettis, yeah. Ah, yes, yeah, nice, yeah. And I'm young, shish. So, BBG, how am I doing today? Not bad, not bad. Today I am actually drawing while I'm outside right now, yeah. So I'm actually outdoors right now, yeah. If it isn't obvious. Yes, yeah. Yes, yeah. Okay. Yeah, definitely can tell you. So yes, today just getting all the dark colors in on this part. As I move closer in here, I want all this to be a bit more obvious. The dark and light. It's just getting that whole feel in here. Followed by the, we'll go for watercolor soft texture. Just to do the edges, yeah. Yes, okay, this part, let me just clear out a bit. There we go. Alright. Nice, nice, nice. This one needs to be a bit lighter. Yeah. Okay, subsequently, yeah, I just need to do the light area closer towards the camera. This one, I'll use the watercolor set here, the rough wash. Okay, and one more layer here, right at the corner. You see. Okay, next thing is there's going to be some shadows, so I'm going to preemptively put in the shadows first here. The floor, so shadows will go with the flat brush. That should work. Okay, Okay, somebody was asking me if there was someone listening down here. Just translating. Yes, I speak Chinese. So that's where the shadow is going to be. Okay, yeah. And remove a bit of the shadow here. Alright. Alright, even going solo animate 190 frames for funny. Having fun drawing? No problem, yeah. Well, you weren't aware at first, yeah. Yeah. So actually what I've been doing lately is I've been going to a lot of like, locations and actually do drawings live nearby. That means I was actually here just a moment ago at this very spot, and then now I switch to drawing this spot. So this is part of the art practice I've been doing. I don't think I'm able to finish this backdrop by today, apparently. The way I'm going, the speed I'm going. I think it end by around 5 today. But I want to at least get the base out for the entire this part. We can do the statues later, but I want this part to be out first. At least the building, let's settle that. Okay. Alright, let's work on the arc over here. The tunnel arc. Let's see, this tunnel arc here. Let's get the colors in though. Okay, so this is going to be G. Refer to our layers here. Tolerance 2. Okay, and then the rest of it should be bluish white, so you can go to here and just do, but maybe a bit more here. So definitely want to get all the edges here settled first because this is the more difficult part per se. You see, what I mean by the more difficult part here. It's just a small metal things here, but at least this part works. Now I'm going to lasso. So once I'm in the lasso here, I just need to work on the more, like I said, the easier parts here. So okay, I can't exit the area. You keep it within here. So this part is important here because this is basically marking where the where my colors will go. Could the ice cream work here? Oh yes, it does. Ooh, the ice cream works. Okay. You know what? Let's just do this part as well here. Just do everything same color. We can change the colors later on here. Okay. There we go. Nice. Switching to this. I'm gonna go here. Nice. Okay, actually that one we should keep it separate here. Along with this part. Now that I look at it. Okay. So this is gonna be a glass. This is gonna be arc glass. Okay. Once again, we're gonna do very broad strokes on this one here. Okay, so this is the overall shape. This is this part. Okay, we do very broad strokes on this one and just throwing the base colors here. So once we're gonna go the watercolor one, rough wash. So far, rough wash has been my favorite one to use for most of it here. especially for background work. It gives me that watercolor feel that I actually like. You see? So I got that part down. Then I'm going to give it some whites. But remembering the lights coming from here, I'm just going to give it a bit more lights there. Keep one more layer. Go ahead and give it more light here. Followed by a bit of yellow, because now this is outdoors, so-called outdoors here. Can afford to do the yellow light thing, you see. Okay, you can give it there. Alright. Then subsequently we can do the white. This one. It's that white glass look to it. You see. Just go down. Alright, so you have that part done. Next step we're going to do is fix this portion with white. In here. So this one I go for very simple black colors. Okay, a bit of yellow on the tip here. Okay, and I think we're done for this part mostly. Let me see. Okay, so we will now work on the other part of the tunnel area here, which is going to be here. Give this one a very simple black. Yes, I usually don't throw black into most areas here. Okay, we can go for this, I think. Yeah, this looks better here. And then what we can do is we're gonna emulate some details down here that don't really exist. So first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna add a bit of whites just to create the lighter area first. Okay, followed by a little of solid black to really just edge out the dark area on the inside here. Okay, so it's very clear where is dark, where is light. Okay, followed by, so we can create some details that don't really exist here. Just maybe a bit across. So it looks like there's things going there, but you can't really tell what's going there here. I'm just gonna lock it in and just lock it in. Okay, this one can go lighter. Yep. Okay. Yeah, so with that you have the whole arc there done. Okay, so next thing is the line art. So this overall line art over here. Let's go in and hello amazing genius! How's it meowing? Yes. Today we are doing some background art outdoors here. So yes, I'm actually outside right now. I'm not home. Yay! I'm actually touching grass while working. Okay, I do want to add a bit of whites to some of the areas here, just to overall mess with the look of things here. Followed by adding in some grays, which should be around here. Lighter grays here. Okay, then we're going to go into this one, which is the glass area. Okay, so glass area, there's going to be 0 gray, so just go for all light blues at minimum. Yes, yeah. Okay, followed by some darker blues, followed by some dark blues. Alright, there you go, the whole arc there done. Okay, actually, to be honest here, let me add a layer of grey just at the edge here. Okay, so we add. No, actually, you know what? I should just copy the color here. You see it. So it basically blends in the final color. Cat brush, PC soft brush. Yeah. Take this, just darken it a little bit. Yeah, I should be doing this. Yeah, okay. There you go. Alright, so overall we've got the whole base there done already. Yeah. Okay, so things that I want to change based on what I see. Number one is actually over here. This house area or something like that. Whatever this is, thing you call here. This one. Yes, this one. Okay, so this one what I want to do is I do want to increase the luminosity. I want it to be more pop out. Yes, yeah. Okay, there you go. It's definitely more pop out and not so dark already. Yeah. Okay. Next thing is I need the floor layer over here. The dark edges here to be a lot stronger because it's not dark enough. Yeah, this part. It's not popping out enough. Okay, you know what? Let's redo this with a proper watercolor brush. Full black. Let's go. Let's go one more layer, bigger. Yes, yeah. Then after that we can just do this to create that gradient. Yes. Okay, this looks much better now. However, in response as well. Okay. I'm gonna go here and create the cloud layer. This part. Add it. Does this not work here? Okay. So I need to find this area. Okay. Okay. Create selection from layer, create selection. And then we just go back up to this one and delete. Okay, and then go here and then start deleting this part. Just to create that edge of color there. There we go. Okay. Alright, I do want to create the white layer here just to have a quick look. White set here. Yeah, so this has been a very important thing for me to actually start looking at the overall look of things here to see, do I see the line popping up on here? Because sometimes with the colors you don't get to see things as clearly, isn't it? So that's been a good counter check for me here. So in this case, I do want to thicken this dark layer here, so it becomes a little more obvious. And the layer below. Yeah. So you can see that it pops out front and back. So if I go back to here, yeah, so this is good here. So sometimes it may look very dark on first look here, but sometimes doing a double check can be very important here. Okay. So with that out of the way, I think one thing I have to do for the staircase though is I might have to cheat the details on the staircase. You see, because there seems to be a bit too much color here. Yep, there is too much color down here. So what I'm gonna do for this part is overall lines right here. I'm going to temporarily remove this part and I'm going to create a layer here of full black. You see. Yep, so this is going to be the stairs. Oh, if not, we can't see the stairs at all here from the approach. Okay. Okay, we have the stairs there. And then the stairs. Hey, where did all my shading go? Here, right? Yeah? Okay. Alright, so since I got the stairs down here, all I need to do with the stairs is lower the thing. There we go. So we'll actually have the whole stairs there, like right there. Yeah. So like there's details, but not really details. But yes, you can see the stairs. That's the most important thing here. I'm not gonna go in and shade the stairs because there's no point. Because we've created stairs, we've created fronts, we've created all the details down here. I think we are actually really good on the approach to this whole thing. Onto the shadow, I feel that this one I can definitely afford to darken the shadow. You see it? Okay. Alright. So everything floor to the back here is done. This one I do want to lighten a bit. Yeah, I think we're pretty good actually. Okay, it's almost 5. I am not done with this yet, but I do want to finish just a tad more. Okay, yeah. Alright, at least the front part I'm like, I can say I'm settled with the front part here. What is this layer? fronts. Okay. Alright, so this is the building layer here. What I'm going to do with the building layer though is let's go in and mark out the windows. Windows. Okay, so the window part should be quite easy here. I'm just going to go in and let's color pick from here. I'm going to use this color as a base. Let's see. Alright, I'll create another layer. This would be the main building. Okay, so the main building here, we're going to create the, once again, color pick from here. I need to be a bit grayer though. Okay, there we go. Yes, yeah. Okay, so the tunnel up, we got some problems here because some parts are leaking over. Yeah, like you can see some parts here are not actually going in. So I'm just going to manually, yeah, let's just manually remove those, or add those in. Okay, there we go. So that gives us our front building. So I'm just doing the marking out of the areas here, as opposed to really, you know, emptying out everything here. Okay. Alright, actually this part of the main building here, I can also add on this part. Yeah, apparently this part is related. Yeah, this part can stay. Then no, just this part. Then the other one is under roof. Okay, under roof is the same thing, but we're going to go for darker. So the under roof also take charge of all these areas. Yeah. Yeah, let's color the whole under roof right now. Yeah. In contrary to everything I said, yeah, let's cover the whole thing right now. Close gap. Let's try this, if this works better. Yep, this works better, yeah. Okay, I'll move between the two styles of coloring it. No, I need less of vanilla ice cream too. Okay. Alright, and then basically before I end stream here, I wanna, like, you know, ensure I get the entire area done right. Let's see. What am I doing? all this should be just, it shouldn't really overthink this part yet. Okay. Alright, so now that this part is done, let's go for white. Alright. I'm almost done. Yay! Says the cat who's only like done a portion of it and not the whole thing. Yes, yeah. Okay. Yay! Once again, I'm just very vaguely filling this in because I don't need it to be very accurate here. I just need details to be there or colors to be there. So the colors are the shapes are the colors. So it's a bit like when you look at some backdrops on Onion, they don't necessarily have all the colors so fixed in here. Especially the anime backdrops on Onion. So that is what I'm learning from right now. Like I said, I'm creating anime backdrop. I'm not creating like fully detailed backdrops on Onion. Of course, the training arc for me, the real training arc that I'm going to start for anime backdrops after I'm done with a bit of on-site work here, it's actually to draw the Digimon Adventure style, because I really like that watercolor style they do for season 1 and 2 3 actually as well, but season 1 and 2 I think the style is more what I'm trying to go for, the watercolor style you see. I know we are not in the age of watercolors right now here, but I think its style is really unique and it's gonna add a bit more color to how I do my stuff. So that's pretty much what I want to achieve here. Angles, yes, yeah. Okay. So now the base there is done. Let's control U and a little more steady this thing downwards. So there we go. Alright. This seems pretty much it. Main building. Okay. Under roof. The one that I think needs to change is actually here, the base of the under roof. Yeah. This definitely needs to go a lot darker. To help pop out the whole thing. Yeah, I think we're good. I think we are good. I can see the overall done. Yeah, I think it's overall there. Erica, have a great duck. What great duck? What great duck? Yeah. Look at Erica. What great duck? Yeah. Okay. Yep. I think this one be overall there. Let's do a bit more coloring. Okay, yeah. Not too much, just a bit. Just close my thing. I did. Okay, just a bit more. Okay. I sound like an addict. Okay. Alright, so this one needs to be a bit lighter. So anything that's closer to me now will actually have a more lighter tone. So this is the thing, I have no idea what it is now. So okay. This is going to be the see-through parts. Okay. Alright. shelter base. The structure. Alright, and then this one should be a lot brighter though. This can go a lot brighter. You see? Okay. Shelter bars. Okay. This is a little darker, and then I can do this parts. It should be a lot darker just to accentuate the details. You see? Okay. Alright. There we go. Structure. Okay. Alright. Cat is done for now. Yes, I'm gonna be ending here near. I got the whole base done. The MRT sign is there, but it's not really there. And the gummy person. So we got the two things. We got the bag. We got the greenery to add in here, and then we are done. What is this part that's sticking out right now? Ahsoka. Okay, so let's go in here to really fix this first. Cat says I'm ending soon. Also cat. Huh? Ending? Not yet. You see. I'm so sorry, everybody. The cat is a fraud. Ending soon, fraud. You see, ending soon. That's not end. Alright, I'll switch to this one here. This should be easier. Okay. Alright. Yeah, it should be good. I do want to add one more layer here though, now looking at the overalls. I want to add a bit of darkness here. Ending soon never happens here. Okay. Alright, there we go. Alright, I'm gonna throw this in as a work in progress. Yeah. Is that a building in Singapore? Yes! Can you not tell where this is here? Dragon Hatchie. This is a place in Singapore. Wait, are you from Singapore? If you are, you should be able to tell where this is, I think. It's here. Oh, yes, there's a balloon from Singapore. This is actually Plaza Singapura, one of our shopping centers. Oh, EX selection closed? No, I need my EX selection now. Okay. Alright, so we'll save this. Okay, we're gonna open this. Paste. So open. Open storage. Let's go to screenshots. This I am screenshots. You should be able to see all my weird work in progresses here. Go. Okay. But yes, this is I am actually at location here. I'm actually very near this place, to be honest. Brush foot. Work in progress at Caturteer. Kochi messed up. Kochi messed up. I suppose this. Work in progress at Caturteer. Okay, so I've got my work in progress thing slapped over this, and then I can just touch down and save it as a JPEG. There we go. Okay, now. Alright, so this is how much I progressed today. Now I'm actually I'm happy with the results, but I'm very unhappy with my speed. But I guess speed can be improved over time. But yeah, for now this is gonna be it. Alright, thank you everyone. May have all the nyan for in your nyan. But yes, actually this is Singapore. This is Plaza Singapura. If you ever come here, hit the Dhoby Ghaut. There's a lot of anime shops here, by the way. So it's a good place to chill out. Yeah, it looks nice. With that, I'm gonna be hide chat view. I'm gonna be reading out. Scene editing. Ending soon. Okay. Yes, you can see me dying at the corner because I'm too meow. You see, and the text for chat. Oh yeah. Hi. Okay, yeah. So with that, let's go 5-star the rate. I'm gonna test here, yeah. Meow. How does it appear, yeah? Okay, it sends under Caturteer. So what I can do right now is I should be able to Let me check. Okay. Oh, if I click meow, both sides types meow. I see. Mm. Who can we rate? Yes, I'm actually uploading my Twitch app on the phone here. Another music from it's from Pokemon Heart Gold Soul Souvenir. Following, let's see who's up at the moment. It's me. Alright, let's read Kira / rate Kira Omori is me. Okay, thank you so much, Avermedia. The rate start yet? I'm just checking. The rate start yet? Yeah. So there's a rate message. Nope, rate didn't start. Oh no. Okay, so maybe it's not working. Yes, yeah. Can someone help me type rate too? Okay, that means I need rate from the phone. Rate. Thank you so much, Nia. Kira Omori. Now rate definitely started, yeah. Okay, thank you so much, Avermedia. May you have all the Nyan food you want in your Nyan, and our Nyans. Okay, so tonight, I do not know if there'll be stream or not yet. Depends on my mood, depends on my energy levels here. But it's a 50-50. Okay, everyone, yeah? With that, yay! May have all the cute photo here in dreams in your end. Everyone, Mitty, Dragon Hachi, Luka Erika. Yes, yeah. Bye-bye, everyone. Thank you so much, Nia. Yes, today's, outdoor stream. Ending soon. Bye-bye. Yes, I'm struggling to stay awake. You can see at the corner, my PNG struggling. Yeah.